Well, with interest rates still hovering around 7%,
You say what?
I fear a lot of first-time home buyers are afraid to pull the trigger. And that's what this video is about. I want you to enjoy the American dream as well. And I believe I found an alternative for you. I was thinking, I know my first few homes were single family because I really didn't understand about what condos or townhomes were about, or maybe they just weren't as popular 30 years ago. And currently, my husband at the time, he did not want anything to do with the homeowners association, also called an HOA. And I was like, fine. But prices and interest rates weren't what they are today. So with that said, I was thinking this should help, hopefully, first-time home buyers. It can actually help anybody, obviously, but first-time home buyers to get into a home. So hear me out. What I was thinking is you could, even with the high interest rates, 7%, depending on your credit. Unfortunately, if it's bad, it's going to be closer to 8. Or if you can afford a 30 or 15-year loan, those will all make a big difference. So my thought is you could purchase a condo or a townhome for a fraction of the cost in some cases. Now, this is depending on what state you live in throughout the United States. I have 10 different states. Thanks to the help of realtor.com, I will go ahead and share my screen in a few moments here to go over where they have pinpointed 10 different places where you can get a condo or a townhome for a significant lower price than a single family home.
Tell me more.
And what the great advantage to that is, you then start paying your mortgage and building your equity. And if you're not sure what equity is, it's whatever you owe on your loan and then what you could potentially sell your property for. So say you owe $200,000, but after a few years of making mortgage payments, you believe you could sell your home for $500,000. That's a potential of up to $300,000 in equity. Now, there will be closing costs and everything in there, but you know what? In a few years after renting, you're going to walk away and you're going to hope you get your security deposit. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm happy to let you know one of the biggest savings is right here in Florida in Delray Beach. Let me put my glasses on. Delray Beach, you have up to 80% almost on savings compared to a single family home. Let me go down here and show you. What a beautiful shot of Delray Beach. Again, you can find out more information about this if you want to dive in deeper on realtor.com. That's where I'm at right now to get this information. So a townhome will cost, or condo, approximately $250,000. But if you wanted to move to Delray or buy something, maybe you're already living there, a little over $1 million. That is a almost 80% discount compared to single family homes in the area. And Delray is beautiful. There's tons to do there. It's a popular destination for retirees. Maybe you have had a life-altering change or something where you need to move and you don't really have the money you used to have. Well, buying a condo or a townhome, I think, is always a great option for somebody in their elderly years. That's why I particularly recently bought into a condo. Way less maintenance. Got to pay for these things anyways. And the HOA takes care of most of it. Like, practically all my utilities are paid for except for my electric, which is super cheap. It's so well insulated. I'm not kidding you. It's been under $50. And I have a 1,500 square foot home. And I always have something on. That's pretty good. Compared to where I was living with the vaulted ceilings and this huge home I had, was a townhome, it's a quarter of that. But anyways, it's a great way to save on cost. Do not let the HOA fees throw you off. Even with what's going on with HOAs right now, I still feel condos and townhomes are a great investment. Because another thing on HOAs is you're going to be harder pressed to find a place that doesn't have an HOA. As the cities have, I feel, in my opinion, caught on to realizing, hey, let the HOA take care of the maintenance in that area, the common areas and stuff. Have the homeowners chip in and pay for it. We don't have to do it as city workers now, as the city won't have to pay the workers to go in and take care of that area, because guess what? The HOA is going to take care of it, right? Makes sense. That's why you're seeing more and more HOAs and less single family homes just out there somewhere. Not to say you can't find one, you can. And if you need help finding one, let me know. Whatever state you're in, I'll get you with a great agent. But they're still out there, but they're harder to find. And sometimes just embrace them. You know what? I got older. I don't want to cut the grass. I want to paint my house. I don't want to look for a roofer. I don't do any of that anymore. My HOA takes care of it. And it's a shared expense. So it's even usually cheaper than I could have did it on my own, because I get a couple hundred other people chipping in on the same cost. I think, again, it's still a great investment. Well, maybe you're looking to live in Reno. Look at that. A condo can come in $344,000, right? Or you can buy a single family home to almost $800,000. Now, first-time home buyers, are they doing it? Yep. Some are out there and they can afford that, and that's perfectly fine. But if you can't, or you're worried about this crazy interest rate, go ahead and get a condo or townhome. Build that equity we just talked about, and then sell it, and then go ahead and buy your single family home wherever it is you prefer to live. 56% discount. Texas, $239,000 as compared to $522,000 home. That's about a little over half of the savings. Again, just get your foot into the door of homeownership. You could buy something later. Start building that equity. Stop throwing your money out the window. Myrtle Beach, a little over $200,000. You can be a homeowner in Myrtle Beach. Or you can spend almost $444,000. With a condo, it's a little less than half, a 48% discount. This is, again, according to realtor.com. Out there in Utah, $378,000 compared to $650,000, 41%. Baton Rouge, little under $200,000, and you can be a homeowner. Go ahead and get on a mortgage calculator or contact an agent, and they'll help you do this. What would your payments be for $200,000? And what would you pay in rent? You get a 41% savings. Phoenix, $350,000 compared to a little under $600,000, 40% savings. Denver, oh, I love Denver. $450,000, $750,000. Okay, just some places are just always going to be a little expensive, but if you absolutely want to move there, or you have to move there, times are tough, interest rates are high, go ahead and get yourself a beautiful condo. Portland, Oregon, a little under $400,000 compared to $650,000. Again, almost 40% savings if you purchase a condo or a townhome. In Raleigh, North Carolina, $365,000 compared to $600,000, 39% discount. That's what I'm talking about. So if you are looking and you need some help, like understanding condos or townhomes a little better, or you're just, wanting an agent or having a trouble time finding a great agent, go ahead and reach out to me. I'll put a form below this video, or you can contact me directly. I'm always happy to help. And I hope you found this video helpful. Go ahead, start building your future, your dream home, and go buy that home. Do not wait any longer. Till next time.